Maybe through mythological figures we can see even more clearly what is happening within us. Because the heroes of these stories were never just heroes. They represented states that human beings go through. In many myths, there is a moment when the hero has to live what is familiar. Not because they want to, but because they can no longer remain the same. In Greek mythology, heroes often begin their journey without knowing what awaits them. They step into the unknown. They face beings that appear as obstacles, but perhaps they are not there only to block the path. Maybe they are there to reveal something. The Minotaur in the labyrinth, for example, does not have to be just a monster. It may represent a part we don't understand, a part we have locked deep within ourselves. And the labyrinth may not be just a place. It may be a state, confusion, losing direction, searching for a way out where we cannot see one. And what is interesting, the hero does not find the way out through force. They find it through something more subtle, through a thread, through attention, through the ability not to lose themselves completely in what they are going through. Similar patterns appear in other mythologies. In Egyptian stories, the struggle between order and chaos is not only a cosmic tale. It is something that happens within a person. There are moments when everything feels aligned and moments when everything falls apart. But maybe the point is not for chaos to disappear. Maybe the point is to learn how to be within without losing ourselves. And then there are stories of rebirth. The phoenix rising from the ashes, gods who die and born again, and at first glance dramatic images. But if we look at them from within, maybe they speak about moments when something in us has to end so that something else can begin. Not suddenly, not spectacularly, sometimes quietly. Like when we realizing something no longer holds the same meaning. When we let go of a way of thinking that held us for a long time, when a part of our identity slowly dissolves and make space for something new. And maybe that is why these figures have endured for so long, not because they are great or powerful, but because they are recognizable. I hope I said correctly. Because in each of them there is something of us. The hero who sets out on a journey, the shadow they must face, the fall they cannot avoid, and the return that never looks the same as the beginning. And maybe that is why mythology never falls completely flat. Even when we don't fully understand it, we feel that there is something in that that is close to us, not as information but as experience. Because maybe these figures were never meant to be observed from a distance. Maybe they were always there so that we could recognize ourselves in them. Not as someone else, but as a different parts of ourselves in a different moments. And maybe this is exactly what gives mythology its unique power. It does not tell us what to do. It does not offer clear answers, but it shows us patterns and leaves space for us to recognize them within ourselves.